Hi, welcome back to Guessagaingaming, to a very frozen and chilly scene. This is a game called Kona. Yes, it's chilly, but it's the game Chill. I just wanted to use that joke. But it's a game, it's a kind of thrillery, survivally, horror-y kind of game where you investigate what's happening in different places. There's loads and loads of these kind of games, especially on PC, but there's loads on PlayStation as well, and they seem to drop in price very quickly. This one retails generally for I think 12 UK pounds, and I got it for £1 something, so it was very cheap. And I've bought lots of similar kind of games, not similar to this, but this kind of genre of game, Amnesia, Soma, lots of these kind of games. And generally I lose interest in them pretty quickly, because I'm not, especially things in the dark, Amnesia and Soma and that, I get tired of running around with things jumping out. I like horror movies, I'm a horror fan, but in a game it doesn't really work for me, or it gets boring quickly. So when I do buy these things, and the two I mentioned as well, I buy them in very deep sales, because I know that I'm not going to want to play them tons unless they're amazing. So I bought this not that long ago, actually, very recently, in a sale for a couple of pounds. Like I said, under a couple of pounds. And the first good thing is it's not in somewhere dark, in little tunnels and that, which is like some of those games where I find those annoying. Again, that's just me, that's nothing wrong with the game, it's just not a kind of game I really enjoy. And this is obviously out in the open, it's snowy, it's in the Canadian wilderness. And the general premise is, I'm just going to go inside because you do actually get affected by cold. So I'm just going to go inside here. So the general premise is you're a private detective. You're on the way to investigate some minor thing that's happened to someone's property, and then you find what's happened to them and it's not very good on the way. You get one off the road and you have to sort of repair your car, and you're basically trying to piece the bits together. Yeah, it's okay. The game is pretty straightforward. There's a few times, and I've been playing this for about 2 hours so far, at least since I bought it, not today, where I got to a point where I wasn't sure what to do. And if you play a lot of these kind of games, it would probably be really apparent to you, but my mind doesn't kind of work like that in these kind of games. So when you get to a point where there's nothing obvious to do and there's nothing to tell you what to do, I'm like, what do I do now? So there was a point earlier on when my car crashed and I was stuck and I had no idea what to do, and I was kind of running around, where do I go? I can't walk that way, you're blocked from walking too far away from your area, so you've got to do something there, and I couldn't find out what. It's only kind of blind luck that I walked around the side of my car and found out there was a way to shift my car out the snow. So there's a few things, but I did find out, I didn't need to Google it. So it's a relatively simple game. If you play these kinds of games, it'll probably be even more simple for you. It plays fine. I've had no problems with the way it goes. If you want to save, you go over to a fire, which seems to be all over the place. You can either make one or you can start one, and it saves there. It said in the top right hand corner, saving. And you just go on your journey, and you're driving down this long road. You've got a little inventory, you've got a torch, you've got a map. I'll zoom the map for you. There is where we are, where the little arrow is, general store. We've come from kind of that way. I think where that cabin was, yeah. And we've driven down here, and now we're there. The absolute end of our destination is that place called Hamilton, which is where we were going originally, but we're going to have to go to a lot of places first to find out what's going on and what's happened and why someone tried to run us off the road, etc, etc. So there's a lot, and you've got little tools. You've got a camera, you can take pictures of what's going on, and so it's, like I said, it's not complicated. There's this blue crystally thing around as well, which is obviously something. I've already taken a picture of one of that, so I don't think I need to do it again, but it's obviously some part of what's happened. I don't know what, because I've not played the whole game, but there's obviously slightly more to it than just a murder mystery, which is good. And like I said, it's different. I like the aesthetic of it, I like the scenery, I like the way it's set. and I would say for the money, even for like £12, if you paid full price for this, I think it's not bad. It's interesting. I don't know whether there's any replayability in this. I would imagine it's pretty linear. I don't know if there's multiple endings or anything like that. I would have guessed by the look of it and the way it plays, probably not. But for £12, that's not bad, and for £1, £2, whatever, that's a gimme. It's easy. Even if I played this for another 2 hours and I decided I didn't like it, I bought games for £15 that I played for a couple of hours and didn't like and never played again. So this is fine. If you like this kind of game, you like kind of mysteries, bit of walking, bit of driving, bit of what the hell's going on here, yeah, I would say buy this in a sale, absolutely. So this is Kona. I know there's a sequel, which I may well buy. It's also always in a sale. And actually it was in the sale when I bought this, so I thought, let me buy the first one, it's even cheaper. And if I like it, then I'll buy the follow-up. Anyway, thanks for watching Guessagaingaming. Till next time, in the snow, take care for now.